In the heart of Tokyo, where the cherry blossoms fall like whispers of the past, a young artist named Aiko spends her nights sketching the city's hidden truths. Her drawings are more than just art, they are a window into the soul of a city torn between tradition and chaos. But when her brother, a low-level Yakuza enforcer, crosses the wrong people, Aiko is pulled into a world she never wanted to know. One rainy night, as Aiko walks home from her part-time job at a ramen shop, she witnesses a brutal Yakuza confrontation in a dimly lit alley. Among the chaos, she recognizes her brother, Ren, bloodied and desperate. Before she can intervene, a mysterious figure steps out of the shadows, a man with a scar across his cheek and eyes as cold as steel. This is Takashi, the feared lieutenant of the Kurikawa clan. He spares Ren's life but warns him, "One more mistake, and you're dead." The next day, Aiko confronts Ren, demanding to know the truth. Reluctantly, he reveals that he stole money from the Kurikawa clan to pay off a debt. Now, the Yakuza want repayment, or his life. Desperate to save her brother, Aiko makes a dangerous decision. She approaches Takashi with an offer, her artistic skills in exchange for Ren's freedom. Intrigued by her boldness, Takashi agrees, but warns her that once she enters the Yakuza's world, there's no turning back. Aiko begins working for the Kurikawa clan, using her art to forge documents and create counterfeit money. As she delves deeper into the Yakuza's operations, she discovers a web of betrayal, loyalty, and honor. Takashi, though ruthless, shows her glimpses of humanity, his love for traditional tea ceremonies, his respect for the old ways. But Aiko knows she's walking a fine line between survival and damnation. One night, Aiko overhears a conversation between Takashi and the clan's boss. They plan to eliminate Ren after all, fearing he's too much of a liability. Heartbroken and furious, Aiko decides to take matters into her own hands. She forges a deal with a rival Yakuza group, the Shirogane clan, offering them insider information in exchange for her and Ren's safety. But betrayal in the Yakuza world comes at a deadly cost. The streets of Shinjuku erupt into chaos as the Kurikawa and Shirogane clans clash in a violent turf war. Aiko and Ren are caught in the crossfire, their lives hanging by a thread. Takashi, realizing Aiko's betrayal, confronts her in a final, emotional showdown. "You could have been one of us," he says, his voice tinged with regret. But Aiko stands her ground, declaring, "I'll never be like you." As the battle rages on, Aiko and Ren find themselves cornered in an abandoned warehouse. Just when all seems lost, a group of rogue Yakuza members, disillusioned with the Kurikawa clan's brutality, comes to their aid. Led by a former ally of Takashi, they provide a diversion, allowing Aiko and Ren to slip away into the night. The escape is fraught with danger, but their determination to survive fuels their every move. In the end, Aiko and Ren escape the Yakuza's grasp, but not without scars, both physical and emotional. Aiko returns to her art, but her work now carries a darker, more profound edge. The cherry blossoms still fall in Tokyo, but for Aiko, they are no longer just symbols of beauty. They are reminders of the fragile line between light and shadow, and the choices that define us. In a city where loyalty is currency and trust is a luxury, Aiko learned that even in the darkest corners, there is a glimmer of hope. But some shadows never fade, and the echoes of the Yakuza's world will forever linger in her heart.